Anybody?
R1 plus R2 plus R3 na, sir.
So again, in series, we will directly add the
Total.
resistance. Okay, all the resistances. So if you may, pila man nga to ang resistance, adding all this one.
100, sir.
Okay.
100
So,
ohm.
so we have 100 ohms. Okay. So for the I total, so VT over RT. So we have 125. It is all over 100. So pila man siya kasi? 1 point,
25, sir.
1.25
1.25.
yeah, amperes. Okay. So for the value of I1, I2, and I3, so since this is series, so we can just say directly I1, IT is equal to I1 equals to I2 and equal to I3. So which is equal to 1.25. Okay. So solve na ta for ano sabi niya? Voltage drop. So V1 or voltage across R1, ano sa matong gamitan class? That will be ano sa man? Voltage across R1.
R1 times I1.
So, R1, I1. So 20 times 1.2. Okay. So pila class?
25, sir.
25, sir.
25
25.
volt.
So 25 volts. For B2, diretso na lang na to ha. So R2 times I2, which is equivalent to 30 multiplied by 1.25.
Yes.
7.5, sir.
Volts.
Pila siya?
37.
7.5.
37.5. Okay. So our B3 is equal to 50. 50 times 1.25.
62.5.
So pila pas? 60. Pila to? 62.5.
2.5, sir.
So i-sum up if we will be equal to 125. So the 37.5 plus 62.5, that would be filament 100, and then plus 25. So we have 125 volts. So sakto ra nga to ang distribution sa B1, B2, and then B3. And then we have P1. Asa man itong gamiton na formula. So you can use either katong ano to class? VI, P is equal to VI or voltage times current. And then we have also I squared R and then B squared over R. Either ano na lang. So P1, mayon ta kung atong gamiton voltage 1 o I1. So ang voltage across R1 is 25 times I1 nato is 1.25. So pila man ang power dissipated across R1.
$31.25, sir.
So we have 31.25 watts.
Yes, sir.
And then, sorry. So P2 o gamitan na nato siya o B squared over R or B2 squared over R2. So we have V across 2, that is 37.5 squared over R2, which is 30. Pila si P2?
$46.88.
Okay, 40, pila to? 46.88.
88.
Watts. And then for P3, ato na gamitan o I3 squared R times R3. So this is equal to I3, so 1.25 pagapon. Squared niya ang R3 is 50. Ilang class?
78.13, sir. Watts.
78.13 watts. Okay, so these are the values that are asked. So, this is for the circuit A. Now we'll proceed with circuit 2, wherein we have still 3 resistors connected in parallel. the values are 20, 100, and then 50. So 100 try na usap. 20, 100, 50. Okay. So for B, we have a voltage total of 125 volts. And then R1 equals 20 ohms. R2 is equal to 100 ohms, and then R3 is equal to 50. So R total is equal to 1 over 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3. Or shall we say, if it's so, okay, substitute. So 20, this is 100. So 100, and then the last one is 50. So if ano yung calcul class, if na yung calcul, then ato ka na pila may value niya.
170, sir.
Pila. So di basta kay paano na siya? 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3 raised to the power of negative 1. May inverse from ano yun. Sa ang wala na, more or less, wala na kabut 20. Mugamay mo siya.
12.5.
12.5, sir.
Pila.
12.5 ohms.
12.5 ohms. Okay. So since they are connected in parallel, so the voltage total is equal to B1 is equal to B2 is equal to B3. So which is equal to 125 volts. Yan iya current may parehas. Okay. So I1 is equal to R1, B1 over R1. So our B1 is 125 divided by R1 na to 20. Pila man si I1?
$6.25 amperes, sir.
Okay, wait, 6.25. 6.25 amperes. So I2 is equal to 125 gyapon all over 100. Is 1.25. Amperes. And then I3 na I3. I3 is 125 divided by 50. Pila siya kas 2.5, no? 2.5 ba? .5. Sakto plus lang. 2.5.
Yes, sir.
So I total is equal to B total over R total. So R total na voltage 125 divided by 12.5. I total is 10 amperes. Ano itong I total? So kung i-adapt na to si I1, I2, and I3, so mo equate lang yapon siya sa 10 amperes. Okay. So power dissipated across R1 gamit ang VI. So voltage across R1 is 125. So times current across R1, which is 6.25. Pila may P1 plus.
Eighty-one point 25 watts.
Pila ito lang? 7. Pila lang? Pila to? Pila to?
watts.
Okay. 781.25 watts. So for P2 equals BI lang yapang gapon. So voltage 2 is 1.2 times 1.25.
Sir, 156.25 watts.
So 156.25 watts. And then P3 equals voltage 1245 times I 2.5.
watts.
312.5. Okay, this is the value asked for circuits B. Okay, again, for power, pwede rin ta magamit ato itong either atong tulo formula. So, atong gi-istoryahan ganina. So, I squared R, P squared over R. Isa yung lagi hapon o value nga mo kan. Okay. So, next. So, we have here a circuit wherein resistors are connected in parallel pero one ang gihatag is the total not the total but voltage sorry not the current ang next day ano more or less this is same with the second circuit atong circuit B nga atong gi-kuan ganiha. So I'll leave it to you na lang siguro. Arita sa kuan. So we have here a parallel circuit wherein the given are the currents lang. Wala siya total voltage. The total voltage. Okay. And then we are told to get the current across I1, I2, and then I3. Ora yung ipangayon. Pero we need to solve for the R total since we have no voltage yet para makuha na to si V total. And then we are given two sets of we're given two sets of current, the 6 milliamperes and then the 10 milliamperes na current. So all we have to do is just to add naman na duha. This is the total. Ibulag lang siya pero this is the total current running through the circuit. So, ato lang pa yan kung pila iyang total voltage. Here we need to find the RT first. So first, solve for RT. So our RT is 1 over. By the way, class, don't be confused with the kuan class units. W ang nabutang. That is ohms. This is resistance. That is ohms. So kasi may mo nga power man na sir, but para clerical error lang. Okay. So we have 1 over 400 plus 1 over R total is 1 over 400, 1 over 600 plus 1 over 480. Okay. So our R total is equivalent to kamo na lang kuan basta inverse na siya nga kuan. Inverse pa niyo.
Sir.
Pila ba?
160.
160?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have 160. 160 ohms. Okay, now our I total is equal to 6 plus 10, and then they are all in milliamperes. So we have 16 milliampere. Okay. Total voltage, so PT is equal to IR. So 16 times 160. It will be equivalent to pila man class? That's milli class. Milliamperes ang kuan. Ang I total. Pila value? Sixteen times 160, pila? May mga answer, class? Pila yung answer?
2560, sir.
2.56
Yes, sir. Amperes.
amperes, volts.
Volts, yes, sir.
Volts. Okay. So we have our voltage total now. So since this is connected in parallel, then ang ato ang voltage is the same all throughout all the resistors. So in order to find for the separate voltages or the individual individual currents, so we need to use the same voltage over pila man ato ang R1, pila atong R2, pila atong R3. R1 is equal to 2.56 volts all over R1 ato, which is 400 ohms. So pila man si I1. So 0.56 divided by 400. 2.56 divided by 400. 6.4 milliamperes. So we have 6.4 milliamperes. So for I2, so voltage over R2, that would be 2.56. So 2.56 divided by 600. Ilan siya?
4.27.
4.2.
4.2 pila?
$26 milliampere. 4.26.
So milliamperes. So I3 is equal to 2.56 divided by 480. Ilan ni class?
$5.33.
5.33. So milliamperes. So these are the three values asked: I1, I2, and I3. again, we are only given the current, the total current, and then ipapangita pa sa ato ang voltage total. Although the main values ng gipangayo is the I1, I2, and I3. So ano lang, bantayanan lang ang sa mga, depende na sa given. And then unsay mga gipangayo. The next, we have Kenny. So we have 3
Sir,
resistor.
na ko question, sir.
Unsa man? Okay. No.
Sa atong kuan, sir ba? Balik ka, sir.
Dali. Ay, asa ni?
Sa kanang 4.26 milliampere, sir ba?
Oh, unsa
Kanang
man?
26 kay 6666 man na niya, 7. I-round up na ang 6.
Pwede mas 7. 7 0. Okay. So 2667 supposedly. Pero ato lang na yung run off siya. 7. Okay, thank you. Okay, next we have a parallel ang forma lang ana niya mura gitakilid. So usually ang ato na makitaan nga parallel circuit is pina vertical magyud siya. But here we are also given the total current lang. So the 8 milliamperes. And then we are told to current across I1 ra magingon. But we will find the current across all the resistor, although they are all connected in parallel man gyud. Okay. Even though the 4.5K ato sa pawana na. Ato i-inline siya. Okay. The 4.5K and the 9K so are the first connection nga parallel, pero connected in parallel man gihapon sila ni 3K. So meaning mura ra gihapon silang tulog yun mismo. Kung i-rewire ni siya, mura ra gihapon sila connected in parallel tulog yun directly silang tulog. Okay. So first we will find our total. Ang R2 total, 1 over RT is equal to 1 over 4.5 kilo ohms plus 1 over 9K plus 1 over 3K. Pila man nato ang R total. Pila class? Thank you.
1.5 kilo ohms.
Kilo ohms. Okay. 1.5. So 1.5 kilo ohms. Now, so we can solve for our voltage total now. So since we are given a current of 8 milliamperes, so that is the total current across the circuit. It will be divided na kung moagi na siya diri sa mga branches, kaning branches diri. Individual currents will be different na. So voltage total is equivalent to 8 milli times 1.5 K. Voltage total is equivalent to kailangan class.
Sir.
Kapila to? 12 volts na, 12 volts. So 1.5. Okay. Okay, 12 volts. Now for the individual currents for the R1, R2, and R3, I1 is equal to 12 volts divided by R1, which is 4.5 key. So I1 is equal to filament.
2.67 milliamps, sir.
2.67 so milliamperes. So for I2, so that is 9 key. Sorry. Bali. So we have 12 divided by 9 key.
One point
1.33.
133 milligapon.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then we have our I3, so 12 divided by 3 key. Ilan siya? 4 milli.
4 milliampere. Alright, so that is those are the values, class. So again, we are given only the total current, okay, 8 milliamperes. So what we need to do is to find for the voltage sa apil para makakuha ta sa individual ng mga currents. Okay, so next, this one. Yeah, actually, this is a combination circuits. So we have 3 resistors connected in parallel, and then once they are already saan mo i-kuan dito sila, kuha ng total nilang tulo, they will be connected in series with the R1. Okay. The R1 na to is 320 ohms. Sorry, sa kuan ni siya. W ang gigamit gyapon. Nya ang ato ang R2 is 400, then the R3 and the R4 are the same. We have 200 ohms. So again, si 400 ug ang duha ka 200 are connected in parallel, and then si 320 is connected in series with a total of these 3. Okay. So first, we need to resolve the R total. So kaon na to si R total, but we cannot go directly with both the formula for the parallel or formula for the series a combination man. So we need to resolve the R2, R3, and R4. So let's say R2, 3, and 4. So 1 over R2, 3, 4. So is equal to 1 over 400 plus 1 over 200 plus 1 over 200. So pila man ang total ni 2, 3, and then 4.
Sir.
80 ohms. Okay. 80 ohms. Now, if atong i-redraw, so this will become 320, nya naa diri si 80. Now we have our supply nga 20. Mao na ni siya si 80. Mao na ni siya si 320. Okay. So our total is equal to R1 plus R2, 3, and then 4, which is the sum of 320 plus 80. Okay.
$400.
Yeah. 400. Okay. 400. So 400 ohms. Mao na itong R total. So I total na to is equal to pila man? So 20, which is total voltage na to na 20 divided by 400 ohms. So ato I total is equal to
0.057 or 50 milliamps.
pila to daw? 0.05
05
amperes. Okay.
sa
Okay. Ano yung I total? Yeah. I total is equal to I R1, which is 320 is equal to I R2, 3, and then 4. Okay. And then I R1, voltage upfront R1. So, series sila class ha. So, morning, na-series na ni sila. So, we cannot say directly man nga ang R2 R2, R3, and R4 ang atong gamiton nga voltage in order to get the current is the 20. Dili kay na series naman sila kung katong pag-resolve nato nila na series naman siya ni kuan kaning R1. So pagka series, they have the same current. So, the same current sila. Series na. Pero ang voltage we need to kuan pa pud kay magamit na nato unya. Magamit na nato unya. Ato tanaw na nganong magamit. Okay. So voltage across R1 is equal to IR1 times sorry. IR1 of R1, so which is 320. So running mouse class 320. Yan, panalan ni i-substitute dito si R1, I1, sorry. I1 is 0.05. Pila man ang ato ang voltage across R1 karon?
16 volts.
Volts.
Pila lang? 16 volts?
Yes, sir.
16 volts. Okay. So this is voltage across R1. So kato tan-awon diri kung naa tay voltage across R1 nga 16 volts. 16 volts. So ang voltage across R 2, 3, 4 is equal to pila man class?
4
4
volts.
volts. Okay. Ano na 4 volts man kay we have voltage across R1 nga 16 nya kinahanglan ang voltage ani ni R1 og sa katong voltage ni R2, 3, 4 is mo equivalent to 20. Since we have voltage across R1 nga 16, so we have voltage across 2, 3, 4 nga 4 volts. Okay. Kung ilain tato silang tulo class, parallel man to, kung mauni ang nag-supply nila 4, naa diri silang tulo. Okay? Naa silang tulo. Ato na pud siyang gibungkag balik pero ang supply nila is 4. Nganong naging ani man ta aron makuha nato ang individual voltages o na current nila. Which is kinahanglan pud nga ang individual voltage currents nila class is mo equate sa 0.05 ngano man ingon man ta diri nga IT is equal to IR1 is equal to I234. So meaning ang individual currents nila diri ato atong usban og kwan sa drawing. Okay. Kwan. So ato ikwan. So bungkagon. So na naman tayo na solve nga 4 volts sa voltage across kaning tulo ka buok nga nagparallel. So ang nag-supply nila nga 4 volts, ano siya 4 and then naa silang tulo diri connected in parallel. So first si 200 and then 400. So mao ni siya si R2, R3, and then we have the R4. So kaya na naman siya ay kuan na naman tay voltage para nila nga group niya since parallel man sila so all throughout nila 4 volts ra gyud ang ilahang voltage. So we can go directly with 4 volts divided by pila yang value sa resistor.
So meaning, arita, so I across R2 is equal to 4 volts divided by 400. Di ba? 400 ohms man to si R2. So pila man ni siya, class? So I R2 pila? Pila man?
0.01.
So 0.01 amperes. Okay.
Yes.
So, amps. So IR3 is equal to 4 gihapon divided by 200. So, pila man ni? 0.02 amperes. So, parehas mag-value si I3 o si I4. So, I4 equals to 0.02 amperes sad. So, which is, kung i-add na itong tulo, si 0.01 plus 0.02 plus 0.02, ning come up taan ni atong I total nga 0.05 amperes po. Okay? So again, in a combination circuit class may bantayanan, dili ta kay directly ingon nga abi kay parallel ni sila nga grupo, then the voltage total na to is equal ra nila all throughout. Kung unsay original na to nga voltage total. Pero since naa may nakakonect niya nga series nga lain, then we have to resolve them, and then pangitaon nato pod ang voltage across ato nila, individual voltage ato nila as a group. Mao na atong gi-compute diri nga giuna nato kuha ang voltage across ni R1. Pagkuha nato sa voltage across ni R1 nga 16, so nakuha na nato si voltage across R2, 3, 4. Kaya na-series naman sila pag human nato resolve. So, ang total voltage nila will be equivalent to the total voltage nato nga 20. Since we have 16, then 4 ang nahabilin para nila. So, atong gibungkag sila balik, nga gisupplyan nato sa iyang voltage nga 4. Since parallel man sila, so 4 ang voltage all throughout ni R2, R3, and R4. And then, so we can solve na ato ang total nga current. So kinahanglan ang total nga current nilang tulusad mo equivalent sad sa total current yun nato sa circuit. Katong time nga na-series na sila ni R1 pod. So ingan na class ang sa kuan. But actually we are solving this series parallel combination in Ohm's law pa class Ohm's law. Kay sunod na to ani we will be using another may daghan, di ba? Kabalo naman siguro mo na yung mga Turing, yung mga KCL, KVL, na katong sa Kirchhoff's mga yana. Masolve lagi hapon ni siya through ato. Pero karon is we are using the pure Ohm's law lang yun nga formula. Pure Ohm's law nga formula. Okay? So, nakasunod na class? Nakasunod na?
Yes, sir.
Okay ra. Okay, so at this point, I will be posting kuan problem set. Tulo ra to siya ka numbers. So maybe you can go over with that one. Ala sa dali-dali ag answer. Maybe you can pass it later na lang. But I will post it sa kuan. So, kadali lang akong i-share. Akong i-share aron makita na to da. Okay. These are all combination circuits.
So the items are enumerated in the first problem. The second is also enumerated sa diri. And then for the third. So all you have to do is to kuan lang, extract lang tanan mga gipangayo ani kan. So for the first circuit we have a given of kuan, this is 60 volts. 60 ni siya class. Maybe nag-download niyo ani maklaro ra ni siya niyo class. We have 60 volts our total voltage. Then we have R1 as 5 ohms. R2 and R3 kanang duha ka naa sa parallel sa tunga is both 8 ohms, and then R4 is 6 ohms. Kani sa number 1 class. So ang naa sa upper is R1 that is 5 ohms, and then ang kaning duha nga nagparallel na naa sa center is both 8 ohms. So si R2 ug si R3. And then the other one nga na series na siya nila tanan. So R4 is equal to 6 ohms. And then for the second one, we have R1 as 3, ano si babaw. Sunod, R2 as 6. And then we have R3 and R4 in parallel, which is ang R3 nato is 12. And then ang R4 nato is 6. And we have the fifth one, the R5 is 5 ohms. Yeah, supply is 24 volts. Supply is 24 volts. Okay, next we have, okay, so R1, R2, R3, and R4. R1, R2 are connected in parallel with the value of 100 and 250. And then it is connected in series with the other R3 and R4, which is also parallel. So parallel, two pairs of parallel connected in series. Okay, 2 pairs of parallel resistances so connected in series. R3 and 4 are 350 ohms, and then the R4 is 200. Okay. So ang iyang ipapangita is enumerate ra ni diri class. We have IR1, IR2, IR3, IR4, and then we have the I total. And then we have the voltage across R1, R2, R3, and R4. Then we have the voltage total. Gina-enumerate na lang diri. We have also the R total sa diri, sa table. Okay? So hinahinay lang yung class. Ako ra ning i-post sa ato ang classroom karon. Silvi. And then maybe you can pass this one. I-attach lang gihapon ang inyo. Picture lang sa inyo mga solutions so sa inyo kanya. Emphasize lang ang answer. So nga na lang. Para sa gibuhat na to sa mga previous na to.